Hello, my name is Krista Simpson, and I am currently a student at Liberty University. I am pursuing my bachelor's degree in psychology. I am currently taking my last two classes to complete my degree, and this journey has been very challenging, but it has also been rewarding. My interview reflection video assignment is for my Psych 491 capstone in psychology class. For this assignment, I had to gain insight into the helping profession with a local professional, and I had the pleasure of interviewing Tiffany Miller, which is a very good friend of mine who I have known for 25 plus years. Just to give you a little background information on Tiffany, Tiffany went back to college after her job closed down in 2016. She decided she wanted to enter into the nursing field. She graduated in 2019 with her associate's degree in applied science with a major in health science practical nursing specialization. And that's when she started her nursing career. She first started off in the adult nursing facility field. And she stayed there for about 3 years after gaining, experience in that particular setting. She changed gears and ventured into the psychiatry unit at a local mental health institute. She is currently a LPN psych nurse. She enjoys working there. She enjoys helping people. So I'm just going to give you a little information about what Tiffany finds rewarding in the nursing field. All right, so some of the duties that she partakes in her current position in the psych unit is she provides nursing care, she does grooming and bathing, she administers medication, she assesses and documents the mental status of the patient, the type of treatment plans they need to be on, and she also educates the family and the patient so they feel safe. She always wants to make sure that the family knows that their loved one is in a safe environment, and she also wants the patient to know that they're in a safe environment because by her working in the psychiatry unit, she does, come into contact with individuals from all walks of life. So as far as, I asked Tiffany, what do you find fulfilling about working in this industry? And she stated that she loves making a difference in an individual's life. Some of these people don't have any family, they don't have any friends, and they're in this particular place. And, she wants them to know that, even if they don't have anyone, that she is there to help them throughout this process. She says that some things that she finds challenging about working in mental health is that anything can happen at any time due to the individual's mental illness. The day that we actually completed this interview, Tiffany had actually had a very rough day at work. One of the patients had, got a little angry and there was a little scuffle. So every day is different. One day, Tiffany explained to me that she might have a calm day, and then the next day it might be complete total chaos. So, that can be challenging, and you have to be a special person to go into the health field because, some people go into it for the wrong reasons. They go into it for the money. But Tiffany actually is a person that cares, and she actually wants to make a difference in the individual's lives. She plans to continue growing in the medical field. As far as she's going back to school to get her RN, because now she's currently an LPN. So I asked, what do you do to continue professional growth in the medical field? And she basically says that it is to engage with each individual and try to build a trust with them. Some of these individuals have major mental health issues, and she wants them to know that they can trust her. And that's what she tries to do. She tries to build trust with each individual patient that she comes across. And, that's a plus because, again, some of these people are in a very vulnerable state in their life and they don't have anyone to trust. And Tiffany works really hard to build that trust with her patients. Some recommendations that she would have for a student pursuing to work in this field is to keep going, because nursing is very rewarding. It does have its challenging days, but you have to keep pushing. If you want to go back and further your education, it's never too late. Always remember that, just because you start somewhere, that does not mean that's where you have to finish. So Tiffany just always, pushes, upcoming nurses to try their best, even, when the days get rough, just to keep going, because there is a reward in it. And she's worked very hard. She's planning on going back to school to get her RN in nursing. And, it is challenging because she is going to school, she's working, but she's also just, going to keep pushing to keep moving forward. Because if you don't keep going, you're not going to end up anywhere. So Tiffany has, prided herself in just, working hard, pushing herself to get to the next level. We even talked about, did she think that she would possibly maybe go even further? And she said that there's a possibility that she might continue to, move forward, maybe even go into nurse practicing, because that's something that, she's interested in. She really has a heart for helping others. In the past, for me, I'd worked at social services, so I understood, I understand, the helping profession. And I try to always put my customers first. So me and Tiffany definitely had that in common, as far as, talking and going over this particular assignment. So this assignment for me, it was, at first it was challenging, because I really didn't know if I would be able to actually, get on here and talk. But after I started talking, it's not that bad. So yes, this assignment for me, I would say that I've learned through this assignment that, the helping profession can, it can be stressful. It can be very stressful. In my previous position, when I worked at social services, there were days that I just felt drained. But, I tried to always help my customers and always tried to give them words of encouragement, motivating them to, keep going, even when you feel like giving up, because, there is a reward in the end if you keep going. So I really did enjoy this assignment. I enjoyed catching up with my friend and, getting a look into what she does on an everyday basis as a LPN psych nurse. And I look forward to seeing what she has to do in the future as far as, furthering her education and moving up, maybe even moving into management with her current position. Again, thank you, Tiffany Miller, for, just giving me an insight into the helping profession of a LPN psych nurse. Thanks. Have a good evening.